Greetings to CPAC Hungary and to all you Americans in the audience. You are very brave. You have wound it up on one of Samantha Power's lists. The State Department is keeping track. You went to a forbidden country. I wish I was there in Budapest. If I ever get fired and have some time and can leave, I will be there with you. But in the meantime, Godspeed. We are thinking of you and cheering you on.
Again, this was before he was fired, so pretty interesting there. And joining us now is former Pennsylvania Senator, Newsmax contributor Rick Santorum from CPAC Hungary. It is so great for you to carve out some time for us, Senator Santorum.
It's so brave of you, too.
It's great to be with you, and I recommend people coming to Budapest. It's a beautiful city, and the welcome has been extremely warm to the conservatives who've come from the U.S. and, frankly, from all over Europe and actually all over the world.
Yeah, I've heard beautiful things about it in our spare time with all this news cycle. But let's get your reaction. I mean, that was a video that was supposed to play, now taking on a little bit different meaning, Senator Santorum. How's it reacting to this video in Budapest? Have people at CPAC seen it? And what is the word on the street there?
Well, I mean, I think people sort of raised their eyebrows saying, if I ever get fired, and so that maybe this was something he was thinking about, was in the works before he actually was fired. But other than that, they were disappointed he didn't keep his promise. I mean, he said if he got fired.
Yeah, I think he froze for a second. Oh, there you're back. Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. I think there was some disappointment that he didn't, now that he had some free time, he could come. So other than that, I think there's tremendous, support and disappointment at the way Fox behaved during all this.
I mean, yeah, you would think that maybe, if anything, he could have, recorded something. I mean, he's got a home studio, after all. I'm not going to speak for Tucker Carlson, but he's also, to be fair, got a couple other things on his mind. So I think,
I'm sure he's got some. He's spending a lot of time talking to lawyers and everybody else, trying to figure out what the next move is.
Yeah, and answer all the emails in his inbox, probably. Look, Senator, there have been some, as you know, because you're there, there's been some rousing speeches, I guess you could say, on the CPAC stage targeting the leftist globalist agenda. In fact, Terry Schilling, who's the president of American Principles Project, had a message about that agenda. Listen here.
We will not eat your bugs. We will not live in your pods. We will not sacrifice our children to your false gods of sexual grooming and perversion. We will not co-parent with you. We are not your subjects. We are not cogs in your machine. We are the children of a loving and powerful Father, and we are willing to meet him before ever caving to your evil agenda.
We will not eat your bugs. Rick, how important is this event in combating the wokeness that's taking over Europe, or that's already really taken over many parts of Europe?
Well, I think one of the things that this event does is really help the government here by the people of Hungary seeing that Viktor Orban and the pro-family policies, the anti-woke policies that he is espousing, that Brussels completely hates and is actually punishing Hungary because they don't have all these LGBT rights, and they've defined marriage as a man and a woman, and all these traditional values that, by the way, Pope Francis was here, congratulating them for standing firm. But Brussels hates it and is punishing Hungary. And I think it's important that politicians and others from the United States and around the world come here and show the Hungarian people that they're not alone, that there are many people around the world who share these values, and in fact are very proud. And as I said in my speech, I'm thankful for Hungary for having the courage to stand up and fight the fight. I only wish conservatives in America would do so. Conservative leaders in particular in America would do that.
I think we're having a little bit of
He froze up.
Yeah, it froze up again. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Moms and dads at school boards who are fighting this fight and dragging the leaders of the party along with them. So I think there's, as you saw at a lot of the speeches were all about, there was more talk of America this time than there was the last time, because I think everyone is seeing how bad things have gotten here and are looking at Hungary as an example of how to do it the right way.
Well, certainly Viktor Orban, and then you have Meloni in Italy definitely pushing for that conservatism, and it's great to have you on the ground there giving us some real perspective of CPAC.
From Budapest.
Hungary.
Beautiful
Yes.
city indeed.
If you guys want to send me on assignment here again, I'm happy to come.
And it's
I'll
Friday
be your
night
photographer.
There, so go enjoy it. Senator Santorum, always great to have you in. Take care.
Thank
Thanks.
you.